Good morning. Hope you can see me okay. There's Stephen and Max up ahead. We're out on our first adventure of 2025. We've just left the car park next to the Beinn Dorain hotel. So yeah, Beinn Dorain and Beinn Dorain, which looks very white. Forecast is quite reasonable, quite good actually. A bit of cloud cover just now, but I think it has to clear up. Light snow forecast for later on this afternoon, but we should be well up and by then, hopefully. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on and make our way up here. Later, guys. He's fucking mad. Max is having an absolute ball already. As you can see, very, very icy in places. And given last year's debacle, very, very ice. We're not alone. I mean, there's 4 guys up in front of us, and there's people on their way up in front of them. A group of 3 girls. So, busy wee mountain already. And that's rolling again. He's in my ball. Beautiful sky. Looking back down onto the road and towards the Beinn Dorain hotel. You can just see it through the trees. And looking over to Stob Gower and Stob Achori Hor with Krisha and Mialavu behind it. So actually heading up to, or looking up towards Glencoe. We've still a fair bit to go, so I'll get cracked on. You can see 1, 2, 3 deer on the fence line there. There they go. Pretty much been the state of the path so far. Very slippy in places, very, very slippy in other places. So it's kind of slow progress. The last time I did these 2, something in 5.5 hours. I don't think that's going to be happening today. It's a case of steady as she goes. But it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Just very slow progress with this ice. Just be wondering what kind of bog it would be if it was all thawed out. Well, I'm starting to think that would be preferable. You see a few folk about halfway up the hill there, making their way up towards the Bearlack. A couple, 2 or 3 just up at the Bearlack. They're just getting up to it. Don't know. I think the spikes are need to go in, mate. I think the spikes are need to go in. I don't know if you can make this guy out. Red jacket, grey backpack. He's up in the face of that crag. I mean, it's just look at the icicles up there. I'm hoping he knows what he's doing, but that just looks absolutely lethal. I think there's more than one of them. I definitely heard another voice, but I don't see him. I'm sure they know exactly what they're doing. Let's reach the Beinn. We've decided to branch off right and do Beinn Dorain first and maybe last. The clouds are starting to look a wee bit ominous. So we'll certainly head on and do Beinn Dorain. But what we do after that, depending. It's like we come back down to Beinn. As you can see, we're getting into Clag, probably about 800 metres in there. I'll just tell you the now. About 820 metres. Just about 820 metres. That wind's a bit vicious. Isn't really forecast. That's what it is. But it's bitterly cold. So I'm just wondering if we'll see this one out and then head back down. That young lady there set off to Glasgow for a photo this morning, so she came up in the dark this morning in torch. Anyway, let's get up here. Another 200 odd metres to go. I hadn't noticed that the microphone had packed in at this point, so the next couple of clips are basically silent movies. But nice footage, so I just decided to leave it in anyway. So we've just spotted summit cairn ahead, but we're not going to be fooled because we know that's the Sassenachs cairn and not the true summit. So onward and upward we go. I wonder how many people have come up here on a day like this in this kind of visibility and tapped that cairn and head it back off without realising that they hadn't actually reached the summit of Beinn Dorain. I'm sure there's been a few over the years, especially in conditions like this. Almost there. Hello. It's just approaching the summit of Beinn Dorain at 1,076 metres. Probably as good a views as we've had for some time. It's very beautiful though. Again, I'll be looking over in the direction of Glencoe or up towards. Well done, Max. Number 33. Good for you. Well done, mate. Number 53 for young Stephen. Just take a wee one of that here and see what we've got. Looking back down towards the main road. I don't think we'll be hanging about here too long, right enough. Just a wee light flurry of snow. We've actually passed quite a few folk just heading up the way. It's Lissocky Hall Street. You can see a couple of guys going down the way and another couple coming up. Passed a couple of Oriental guys coming up the way and we've not seen them again. And they didn't get to the summit. We think they've got as far as the Sassenachs cairn and thought they've cracked it. Which is a shame to come on this way and not get to the true summit, but they'll not be the first ones to get caught out of it. No, the last likely. But yeah, very atmospheric. That's claggy to me and you, and we've got a wee kind of flurry of snow. Max getting doing what Max's favourite thing, eating. I knew there was a reason I liked Stephen. He just gave me a raisin and biscuit Yorkie. Remember, they're not for girls. I know what the advert used to say. Aye. Didn't he say that? I think we've just about decided to call it a day once we get back down to the Beilach. We're just going to head back down towards the car. Met a couple of young guys who said they were about, well, just over 2 hours up and down to Beinn Dorain. And we would be slower than them. It's about 1 o'clock just now. I think we'd probably be okay daylight wise, but we don't want to take any chances. At the end of the day, the mountain ain't going anywhere. And as you can see, conditions are far from ideal. So we'll make a final decision when we get to the Beilach, which is not that far away, but I think we're just going to call it a day at that. Very, very softly catchy monkey. Lethal ice everywhere, you can see it. It's just a case of try to pick your way round about it or through it. But it is. I do have a set of crampons at the bottom of my bag there, so common sense would maybe dictate that I put them on. We're managing. I say slowly but surely. Some very, very dark clouds overhead. And a lot more snow in the way. I think common sense would dictate coming this way. There you go, mate.
Doesn't make fucking any better, does it?
No.
That's good.
Dougie Malcolm wouldn't get through there.
Hey, there's a blame, there's a claim.
There's a what?
There's a blame, there's a claim, look.
Trap.
That should be shut. What's that back here? You better get that back here.
Should be full in. Oops. Hey guys, this is just about back at the car. Yeah, we didn't do the second Monroe. Probably glad we didn't. What time that is? Well, it's 20 past 2. And we left at 8 o'clock this morning. I mean, conditions up top weren't the greatest, so at least another 2 hours to go and do Beinn Dorain. We'd have been struggling for daylight, so I'm pretty glad we didn't do it. They're tough enough day. Brutal on the way up to the Beinn. It was just, those of you who know, it's normally quite boggy. Well, it was all frozen solid, and it was just like a sheet of ice everywhere you looked. You just really had to watch your step. Yes, I could have put my crampons on, but I didn't. But yeah, so we're back at the car. So that's the first hike of 25 out the way. I might say earlier on, guys, I hope you all had a nice Christmas and a good New Year. Wish you all the best for the year ahead. So anyway, I say we're back at the car. I should also say the new car. Manky new car. As always, guys, take care, and as ever, be kind to one another. Doesn't cost you a thing. Till the next one. Max. Yes.